Welcome back to another entry in my video diary of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on in Fawnhollow today? What did I do last night? Did I do anything last night on this game? I don't think so. I don't remember. It's hard for me to remember now. A lot of the days are pretty similar now on Fawnhollow, but you know, slow but sure but steady improvements. In these episodes at least. Not so much off camera, but doesn't matter. Let's see what Isabel has to say for us today. Hello there everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow it's 3:30 PM on Tuesday, May 26th, 2020. No need to speak of today, but some personal news. I got to do video chat with a fam on them Zoom calls. No one speaks like I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I've got a lot of recording to do today and some other stuff. It's just a little bit of a busy week, but it'll be okay. It'll be over soon enough. I think I said this last time. Get some KK techno pop. Axel gave us something. Think fast, Somersault. You ever buy something for a friend, but then get a good workout with them going, and then completely forget to give it to them? Me neither. Oh, by the way, your arms are looking real buff lately. Thank you, Axel, for... Oh, I didn't actually grab a present. There we go. Did I get my presents ready? Oh, Nook was closed when I played, so I couldn't actually get anything. Pink paint flooring. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll put this stuff away. And then... we will... Oh, I got a Discord message. What is this? I don't know. Well, I had to keep an eye on that. I'm sorry if I randomly stop now and again. That's okay. This is another chill day here in Fawnhollow. How many fruits is this for? That's 9. Nice. I've been asked to join a call, my friends. Unfortunately, I cannot because I'm in the middle of recording a video. So that will have to be their loss. Not that it's much of a loss, but anyway. She's gone, well, you need to get these presents ready to give out to people. And I know what you might say if you're someone who likes efficiency. I shouldn't be giving them fruit, I should be giving them iron street lamps or whatever it is. And I know that, don't worry, it feels kind of weird to me to do that. That is an amazing umbrella, which we obviously have to buy. Yeah, I know that. What on earth was that? That's my phone going crazy. Hey, chill out, phone. It's still going crazy. my phone USB cable is a little bit broken right now, so it doesn't properly recharge. I didn't mean to grab things. So it doesn't like properly recharge my phone sometimes. So I'm like, I plug my phone in my computer the whole day, and then I look at it and it's on 30%. And I'm like, what? Luckily, it's not that big a deal right now, but could be more of a problem in the future. Maybe it's looking forward to the future. Got to get a new phone or something. You know, I don't know. I've had this phone for a long time. I've had it for like 4 years or something. It's the Google Pixel, the Pixel XL, the first generation of it. Not like any of the later generations. So it's been a very long time I've had this for, I think. And it served me well, to be honest. And I only recently cracked its screen, to be honest. Which is amazing. Like, this is literally the first time I've ever cracked any of my phone screens. Usually I'm very cautious about that sort of thing, so I tend to not... I was going to say do anything brash. It's not like people are doing things brash with their phone and then get it cracked, but you know, like I'm hyper cautiously aware of where my phone is. And super safe with it. Like, I don't chuck it on the bed, you know, just place it lightly on the table. You don't need to throw your phone everywhere. It probably doesn't appreciate that. Probably, I don't know. Hello Axel, thank you for a present. I don't know what a phone I'd get next though. That would be something I'd have to research at some point. But that's a lot of effort, to be perfectly honest. And I don't need a new phone. If my phone's serving me well right now, why would I need to get a new one? What do you think about Savannah? So I heard one of my neighbours calling you Somersault. I think that's a great nickname. Would you mind if I use it too? I don't know what on earth I did with Savannah's voice then. I'm so glad I got up the courage to ask. Thanks, Somersault. No problem, Savannah. Would you like something before I forget to give this to you? I absolutely love how Savannah's adopted Audie's catchphrase of Sunny now. And Lily's adopted Vivian's old one of Dear. It was bizarre. They must be great friends. I was also talking about phones, yes. I mean, yeah, my phone's serving me well at the moment. The only problem right now with it is the battery. I'm so sorry, Savannah. I just made Roscoe completely reject you. The only problem right now is the battery drains a little bit quickly and it doesn't charge properly sometimes, but you know, it still works. It's still probably like generations behind in technology. I mean, we're coming on to like the Pixel 4 now, so that's at least 4 generations behind or whatever. Hello, Lily. And of course, by hello, I mean I'm going to dig a hole right next to you. Days like today are just made for playing lacrosse. I've never played lacrosse, so I wouldn't really know what that's like, to be honest. It seems like a very high intensity sport. We should also see who's here on our island today. It's got whoever it is a wandering person. And Audie's not in her home for once. She's actually out and about. I don't mean to say that so dismissively. It's not like I'm particularly an out and about person either, but it just surprises me. Oh, she's right here. Hello, Audie. Oh, we're besties. A fabulous picnic on the beach. Yeah, I don't know what. I tend to keep things for a long time. Whoa, this is new. That's a new dialogue line, isn't it? What could it be? I'm going to sing while I open it. I heard the dialogue does change actually as you get closer friends, so hey, I wanted to say thanks, but with like an object. It's a relay tank. Enjoy. I've heard their friendship line, not friendship lines, what? Their general dialogue does change as time goes on, as you become closer and closer friends. So that is something, you know. I just kind of wish selfishly, I kind of wish we had even more dialogue. Just so the chances of seeing repeat dialogue over and over again is much more minimalised. But I've gone on that ranty topic multiple times, and I don't like to rant, so we're going to stop it right there in its tracks. And instead, we're going to go back to talking about phones and keeping things for a long time. I feel like I'm maybe a little bit of a hoarder, to be honest. I feel like I keep things for a long time, and I'm very reluctant to change and swap out things like this. I'm trying to think. My phone I had before this phone. When did I get it? I got it around year 9, I think, and I kept it all the way to the first year of uni. So that's like 5 years or something in itself. It's an HTC Desire. I actually barely remember it now. That's how long ago it was. Or I guess it wasn't actually that long ago, but that's how long ago it feels like. It was an okay phone. It had a very interesting, like, I'm not sure what you call it, like middle button, I suppose. Like on the iPhone. I swear Vivian was here a second ago. Oh. He's just judging Eric. Oh my god. I'm just trying to talk to you, Vivian. What was I going to say? Honestly, completely forgot. Oh, I had like an interesting middle button. It was like a trackball sort of middle button on the phone. Very weird, wasn't it? And it had... I only got it because one of my friends had it, to be honest. And I was like, I want that phone. Because I want a phone. Because I didn't have a phone before then, a mobile phone. I got a mobile phone relatively late compared to a lot of my peers, I think. I think a lot of them had it in year 7. Year 7 being like, I don't know what the American equivalent is, grade 6 maybe? Everyone was 11 to 12 years old. So I guess that's the start of middle school maybe? I don't know. No, halfway through middle school. Wait, what year is it grades in middle school? I don't know. I'm not American, doesn't matter. To me as much. What was I going to do? I don't remember. I should have planted a purple tulip over by Vivian's house, but it's okay. I'll do it now. So yeah, I feel like I keep on holding on to things for a really long time, even when they're past the use. I suppose it's always like that, the nagging feeling of being like, oh, I might need this one day, and what if I realise I've thrown it out? I'll be like, oh no. I mean, if you have that sort of feeling, and you're like me, you know, just reason yourself out of it. How many times in your past has that actually happened? Probably like 1 in every 100 items you decide to randomly keep. Like, I've never been like, wow, I really wish I still had this one toy I had when I was like 12 years old or something. What if I need it again? Literally, it has never happened to me. Apart from the times I reminisce, I'm like, oh, remember when I used to play that toy? Play with that toy? I don't know why what happened to my grandmother. Play with that toy back when I was 12 or something. And I'm like, maybe I want to play it again. And then I think about it more, and I'm like, no, I don't. Red is here, finally. It's been ages. It's been 10,000 years, Red, since we have seen you. So yeah. So if it's pretty likely you don't need something and you can then, you know, just like get rid of it, you know. Mary Kondo, right? Or no, is it Marie Kondo? It's probably not Mary Kondo the more I think about it. If it doesn't spark joy, throw it out, you know. This one does not spark joy. It's fulfilled its purpose of sparking joy previously in your life, but now it doesn't need to anymore. So get rid of it. New Horizons Art Guide. Let's see what we got going on. It's been quite a while since I think we had to do this. So let's have a quick look at what we got. We've already ordered this one, so we're not going to order that no matter what. And I think that's a fake one anyway. Ha ha hoo, ha ha hoo, ha ha hoo. So it's going to take some time as I scroll through, try and find what we have. Yeah, this one is a fake anyway, because his hand is not touching a frame. This one is always genuine. It is The Fighting Temeraire by Joseph Ballard, William Turner. Nice. We'll have a look at the other ones. As a rule of fun, I always buy ones which have a fake and a real version, because if they appear again, excuse me, Red, it might be possible that they turn up with their fake version. This one's fake because the flowers are purple in it rather than blue, and that is Ajisai Sokezu by Ito Jakuchu. Sure, don't know who that is. See what this final one is. So at least we know we've got one guaranteed real one. Apparently it's not on this list, so I must have scrolled past it. Or maybe the polygon isn't very good as a guide. Let's go to IGN then. We'll try and find it. It's too much concentration. I can't speak about. This one's always genuine as well. Apples and oranges. Or should I get the sailboat? I like the sailboat one more. Let's get this one in. Actually, let's check on this guide for it's always genuine. Yep, you got a deal. Thank you, Red. Red is very generous when he comes to my island. He always gets like a couple of genuine paintings every time. It's very nice of him. See you later, cuz, as he calls us. What was I talking about? Yeah, holding things for a long time. I did it especially a lot when I was younger. My parents are like, "Oh, you should throw this away. You don't need this anymore." And I'm like, "No, don't do it." I actually completely forgot about this until literally we were just talking about it just now. Basically, what happened is ages ago we went to a theme park. I can't remember, or somewhere which had like some souvenir shop, random Jacob's Ladder in the middle of nowhere. And I bought some silly putty. If you don't know, it's some sort of, it's basically kind of like a clay thing, but you can reshape it, and this one you can like bounce it around, because it was like super bouncy. And I was like, oh, super fun. I kept it for a while, and then when I was at home, I kept it in my pocket. And then it was a pretty hot day, I believe that day, so it actually melted into my pocket, which was pretty gross, looking back on it. But it completely ruined that pocket, so, you know, like, it was, like, sealed shut with, like, weird, silly putty stuff. And we were like, what are we going to do with this? So my dad, like, cut out the pocket of the trousers, and my mum, like, sewed up the hole again. So I was just left with this cut-out pocket, sealed together, shut by silly putty. And for some reason, I refused to throw it away. And so no, I kept it. And I was like, oh, I might need this again at some point. Or I don't want to throw it away. I had so much fun with it, you know? So I felt really bad or something. And even weird, I just, like, just put it on top of, like, some cardboard boxes in my room, just, like, on display. Why? Past me was crazy. I was a child. I don't know what I was doing. So, there you have it. I don't know how we got rid of it later. I'm sure my parents must have thrown it away when we moved house or something. I have no idea what you just said, Rowan. I was not paying attention. I'm sorry. I was too busy thinking about that old silly putty. Of days gone by, melted away in that pocket. Forever gone, forlorn, gone before its time, lasting only a day in my little child's mind. I don't know why this is what I decided I'm doing now. Anyway, let's sort out these flowers we got over here. Got some more roses. Got space here, perfect. Who have we not given stuff to? Who have we not seen? We haven't seen Flo. We haven't seen Diana. It's always Diana. She's always out doing her own thing. I don't need a ladder. Eventually I'll get to a shovel. There we go. So Flo, Diana. We've seen Axe. Oh, Roscoe? No, we've seen Roscoe. We've seen Audie. We've seen Vivian. We've seen Eric. There must be someone I didn't give something to. Yeah, we have 3 presents. How did a weed grow? What did I even pick up? I don't even know. Classic picture. Had to get that realigned again. Just like that. As we drop off a fruit to Diana. I'm trying to think about other things I've hoarded for a long time. Actually, I'm just looking back my room. I've got loads of stuff that I've had for years and years. I should probably just throw out because I don't need them anymore. I also super keep plushies for a long time because I really liked plushies when I was younger. So we have like trash bags full of them. Just somewhere. Probably in the attic or something. Just saved for years and years. I don't think we'll ever need them again, but you know, maybe someday I'll look at them again and look back fondly with nostalgia, being like, oh, I remember all the times I played with this teddy bear of some sorts. I don't know. Sentimental value, that's probably the main reason to hoard things for me. Maybe I should watch that Marie Kondo series. I don't even know what it's called. Oh no, it's called like Cleaning Up with Marie Kondo now I think about it. I've got to use the spark method. No, I don't really know if that's actually what it's called. It's just the memes I've seen about her. Of her holding something being like, this does not spark joy. This does spark joy. And if it doesn't spark joy, it's had its lot of knife and it's, you know, time for it to go. Makes it seem kind of sad, to be honest. Did I not give something to Axel? I feel like I did though. I'm actually not sure who I didn't give something. Oh, Lily, because she was sitting down. That was right. No, Marie Kondo has some really good stuff. I think it was with like a sweater. She had like a good quote. She was like, "The sweater once brought you joy. It was once your favourite sweater, but now it's old and ragged and it's served its purpose or something. So you should throw it out." You know, that was completely less sentimental than how I'm pretty sure Marie Kondo said it. I'm not a fantastic poet like she was with her words and throwing things out. I'm just a bumbling fool. But better a witty fool than a foolish wit. Some Shakespeare for you there. What's that from? I don't know. What does it mean? I don't know either. Better to be a witty fool than a foolish wit. So better to be a funny idiot than an idiotic wit. I don't know what wit just means as a person on its own. You know, I'm just going to stop talking now. I'll stop talking about Shakespeare. A little bit outside my wheelhouse, to be perfectly honest. What should we do for the rest of today in Animal Crossing? Probably just more fishing, if anything. We need to put a lot of these flowers down that we've got held around. We only found 3 fossils. Oh, only 2 fossils, in fact. Seeing as the fact that, oh, we got 3. One of these is from yesterday, I believe. Okay, we'll put these flowers down, have a quick look at our campsite. Sometimes it's hidden on here. Not today. And we'll go drop off these orange and black flowers at Audie and Roscoe's house respectively. And then we'll see what we have to do. I need to record some Hollow Knight for today. I haven't recorded any. I'm so behind in how many things I need to record. Oh well. You know, sometimes it happens. That's just how life be sometimes. But yeah, hopefully once this week's over, I have a lot more time so I can start properly building up a backlog of those series, so I don't have to be so concerned about it. I mean, not that it really matters too much. I don't think anyone's watching me strictly on the day they upload. I don't think anyone's really watching the other series. The only one that's ever getting any views is Animal Crossing, who has like still sub 10 views. So I'm not going to say like, oh, I'm popping off. Apart from that welcome Eric video, I don't know why that's got so many views randomly. If you don't know, for some reason that has around 700 views, where my channel average I'm pretty sure is like 10. Probably less than that. It probably brings it way up. I don't know why. It's those early ones like welcome Eric, well, welcome Vivian. They're just people just like to see the villages, I guess. But not so much the later ones. Because I'm pretty sure welcome Lily and welcome Rowan didn't really get many views. I don't really know. I don't know how stuff works. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. I'm just here to play games. I'm pretty tired though, to be honest. Oh, maybe I should get to sleep. Afternoon nap. I don't really want an afternoon nap though. I got stuff to do. Stuff to do, friends to talk to. A lot of things to work on. What do we have to do? Let's put this Jacob's Ladder. Sorry, Lily of the Valley. Buy a house. We'll sell the stuff and then... I don't know, we'll do some fishing or something. We'll try and get our last fish. What is our last fish we need to get? Oh yeah, the beta. Or the betta. Which I never looked up how to pronounce. And thus, we'll never learn. We could put these in storage. Keep them for our friends who might need them. Okay, let's go fishing then. So, beta's a size 2. You know what? Let's look up right now how I pronounce. Define. No, better. Oh, I spelled define wrong. How did I spell define wrong? There we go. Siamese fighting fish or?
Better.
Better. I mean, that sounds like the American way to pronounce it, but you know, that's what we'll roll with. Let's get our fishing rod out. Let's see what fish we got. What should we talk about now? What are we talking about? Hoarding stuff, right? You know what I do it most on with video games? I like so rarely use items in video games. I'm trying to rectify that. Like I feel like I'm doing decently well at using items in Bug Fables, but like on all my previous playthroughs of games, I always like stock up all these items. I think it helps that in Bug Fables I can only hold 15 items at once rather than like hundreds and hundreds. Of things. That was a very interesting message. I had to reply to that afterwards. What's that noise? Did you hear that? I have no idea. I'm losing my mind. Apparently. Oh well, we'll just catch more river fish. What was I going to say? Yeah, hoarding items in video games. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. You know, being like, well, what if I need this? And it makes me curious because I really want to start playing a Fire Emblem series at some point, but then I hear it's a game where like the weapons have durability or something, and there's a lot of, I'd imagine there's things like potions and stuff. I can imagine how badly I suppose I'll play it. Well, I suppose it's not badly. I mean, everyone's got their own individual ways of playing, right? You can't necessarily play. A playstyle isn't necessarily bad in itself, I suppose. It might be bad for accomplishing the goals, the intended goals of a game as set by the developers, but if you're having fun, you're having fun. Is that it? No, it's a guppy. Ah, I thought that was it. But now I think about it, that was a size 1 fish. It was too small. There's so many small fish in the river in this month, isn't there? Is it because black bass isn't in rotation anymore? That might be why. They're out of season. And gone forever. Until it comes back next year. Come on, bite already. So yeah, RPGs, #1 source of hoarding. I suppose I've hoarded things in Animal Crossing as well, but they kind of give you the right to. I mean, with 1,600 storage spaces, why else am I going to fill it up with nothing? Unlikely story. I'm going to fill it out with whatever we get given. Although I do get rid of duplicates if they're if they're the same colour. If they're different colours, I still keep them. It's been a while since I cleared out my storage, so I should probably do it again at some point. Another guppy? What? Alright then. We don't need that now, we need a better than ever. I'm trying to think of previous games I have had which I hoard stuff in. I think a Pokemon series is probably the epitome of that, isn't it? Especially with the more recent ones being far easier. It's so easy just to hoard a load of potions and stuff because you don't need to use them. Someone's going to heal your Pokemon like every step of the way. I don't know how to line myself up for this fish. It's a real nuisance. There we go. I mean, I suppose there's not many other genres of games which give you consumable items for you to hoard in the first place. It's very much an RPG sort of thing, isn't it? Or a game with RPG elements. I mean, I guess that's not necessarily true, but still. That's what it feels like. What other RPGs have I even played? Apart from Pokemon series. Divinity Original Sin 2? That one's not really... We didn't hoard things in that because we didn't get as many consumables. We didn't really use the consumables. I don't know. That's just my life advice for today. Clear out stuff you don't need anymore. Don't be a hoarder, otherwise you might end up on that show called Hoarders. Where you just have... people have tons of things. I wonder if that's me in a different timeline, you know. A dark route, dear darling. Dark timeline. I'm just sitting in piles and piles of boxes of my own rubbish junk I should have chucked out ages ago. I don't know, I feel like I like to keep things clean, so I probably don't necessarily do that. To a certain extent. I'd imagine once it starts like overfilling everywhere, that's when I'm like, no, this is too much. I'll start chucking away again. Maybe we should just round off this episode early. I basically run out of things to talk about. You know what, let's catch this fish, then we'll round off the episode right there. Right there. My accent's all over the place apparently today. My throat's slowly dying as well. I still need to record Hollow Knight though. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't talk much in Hollow Knight anyway. Alright. With a slouch and with reproach, we will approach the end of this episode today. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been dear darling on my island of Fawnhollow. I hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell, so until next time. Bye bye for now.